Zaidy? My friend Yona told me that his Zaidy was born in Europe, in a place called Frankfurter, and his Bubby was born in the city of Hamburger. I told him that in places with those kind of names, I bet they were never hungry.
They're pronounced Frankfurt and Hamburg, Ellie. Those are cities in Germany.
Where were you born, Zaidy?
Oh, I was born and raised on the Lower East Side.
Which part of Europe was that?
That was right here in New York City. That's where many of the Jews lived before the war.
Really? I didn't know there were any Jews here before the Civil War.
The Civil War? You think I'm that old? I'm not that old.
Was it much different when you were a little boy than it is today, Zaidy?
Oh, it most certainly was. For example, we didn't have a nice house like this to live in.
Well, where did you live, Zaidy?
We lived in an apartment on the 4th floor of an old tenement building on East Broadway. It was some job schlepping groceries up the stairs. Yes, I remember it well.
Here, Hetty. Here's 3 cents for carrying my groceries up to my apartment.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Fivashevsky. I can't believe it. 3 whole pennies. Wait till I show my friends.
But Zaidy, what good is 3 pennies? You can't even buy a half-eaten Pashka's jelly bean with that.
In those days, 3 pennies bought you a rubber ball, a toy ring, and a long pretzel.
It did? Oh, it must have been great to be a kid on the East Side in ancient times, Zaidy. I could just imagine how much fun it was.
I was just a little boy. Life was full of fun and joy. So many things that could be tried. When I grew up on the east side, every face was full of smiles. Laundry hanging out for miles. And you never ate a pickle with a fork. People handled on the price, then returned the merchandise in that crowded little corner of New York. When we were all just little tykes, we went and borrowed some old bikes. The other kids made me the guide to show them all that old east side. We saw peddlers push their wares, Yidden schmoozing on the stairs, that East River bouncing boats up like a cork. From Delancey Street to Grand, everybody waved a hand. They all knew me on the east side of New York. When I was just a little youth, and I still had a shaky tooth. When I was still a little kid, the funny things I saw and did. We built castles in the snow, then played Ringo-Levio. Friday night we took a frosty midnight walk. Every neighbor was a friend, and the memories never end of that Lower East Side corner of New York.
Did you have your own room, Zaidy?
Why, sure. Except I had to share it with my 3 brothers and 2 baby sisters. And when my cousin Lemuel came to visit, he slept there too.
That sounds awfully crowded.
Ellie, did you ever hear the expression, he put his foot in his mouth?
I think so.
Well, when I woke up in the morning, I often thought of that expression, because I would usually find my cousin Lemuel's foot inside my mouth.
Cousin Lemuel, take your foot out of my mouth.
Oh, Zaidy, how did you ever get any sleep? You must have been very tired when you got on the school bus the next day, Zaidy.
Oh, we didn't have a school bus in those days. I took the trolley to yeshiva every morning down East Broadway.
Trolley? What's a trolley?
What's a trolley? How can I describe it? It was a kind of wooden box on wheels running on tracks in the middle of the street. And did it make a noise? I rebina shalayla.
Let's go, Heshi. Hurry, or we'll miss the 8:15 trolley.
I'm coming, Manny. I'm coming. But these books are so heavy.
Wait, Mr. Trolley Driver. My brother's almost here. Please, wait.
Come along, Raj. I'll hold the door open only a few more seconds.
Hurry, Heshi. Please, hurry.
Shoo! I made it. Here's my nickel, Mr. Trolleyman driver person.
Just put it in the box and take a seat.
Here comes the trolley, there goes the trolley. I see the trolley rolling down the street. Let's watch the trolley, let's catch the trolley. Jump on the trolley, find yourself a seat.
Rattling and shaking, the neighborhood's awaken when that old trolley comes a-clanking down the track. On to the west side, down to the east side. Look, everybody, the trolley's coming back. So jump on the trolley, you'll feel so jolly. Riding the trolley from Henry Street to East Broadway. I'm on the trolley, climb on the trolley. Let's ride the trolley the entire day.
All right, lads. This should be your stop now.
Goodbye, goodbye.
Zaidy, were you a good student?
Well, good student. Was I a what? Was I a good what?
You know, a good student in school.
Well, in school, that's a very good question, Elliot. Well, I guess I was pretty good in Chumash and Rashi. But in geography, oh, that sometimes drove me insane.
Herschel? Herschel Himmelstein? Are you paying undivided attention?
I think so, Mrs. Zamberg.
Well, then tell us the name of a southern state beginning with the letter V.
Williamsburg?
I will have none of this gregarious laughter in this class. Herschel, please write Virginia 25 times.
Yes, Mrs.
Did you ever go shopping in the supermarket, Zaidy?
Yeah, supermarket. We had no supermarkets when I was a boy. On Wednesday, Mama would take us to the fish market to buy a big live fish, which she brought home in a metal pail.
Look, a fishy!
Ooh, one of them looked at me.
Hello, Antonio. Could you take me out of fish?
Here she go. Will you look at this big boy? He told me this morning he wants to go home with Mr. Himmelstein for Shabbos. Now, isn't that a nice one? Now, Mr. Himmelstein, what's it gonna be? You gonna take this bambino?
No, Antonio. This one looks like he could use a good doctor. I'll take this one here. He looks nice and healthy.
Okay, Mr. Himmelstein. Whatever you say. Here she goes,
Antonio, please weigh it and tell me how much it is. But this time, give me a good price.
I'm charging you just 85 cents.
Oh, that's so overpriced. It's a shanta. Ridiculous. Here, take 75 and be happy.
Okay, Mr. Himmelstein. But then you send me back a nice piece of yogurt fillet fish and then we got a deal. Yes, we finally did manage to get it into the pail and lug it the 3 blocks to my house and up the 4 flights of stairs.
But where did you put it once you brought it home?
Where we put it? In the bathtub, of course.
In the bathtub?
Well, where else? The fish didn't seem to mind. At least he never complained. We kids watched our pet fishers swim around and around till Mama chased us off to bed.
But Zaidy, did everyone have fishes in their bathtub?
No, not everyone. My Uncle Isidore from the Bronx didn't know anything about it till he came to visit us for a few days. But he sure found out the hard way.
Where are you going, Uncle Isidore?
I'm going to take a bath. Good for the spirit, you know.
I don't think Wednesday night is a good time to take a bath, Uncle Isidore.
Nonsense, my boy. It's always a good time for a bath. Wednesday night, Thursday, Tuesday, anytime you feel like it. I can hear the water running in the tub. Your mother must have gotten it ready for me. Oh, la, la, la,
I really don't think Wednesday night is a good night for a bath, Uncle Isidore.
Ridiculous. Help! 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 A monster! A monster! Help! Save me! Save me! A monster!
Isidore, what happened?
What happened in the bathtub? Zelda, it's a monster! A monster! He bit off my foot. He bit off my leg. Lock the door. Don't let him out. It's a monster. I tell you, a monster.
Isidore! Isidore, your leg is fine. Better go in the kitchen. Take a hot tea with milk. I'll put the sea serpent back in the pail so you can take a bath. You'll find a bottle of milk in the icebox and water boiling in the old china on the stove.
Why didn't your mama keep the milk in the fridge instead of in a box of ice, Zaidy?
Oh, there were no refrigerators around yet. And we couldn't afford one even if there was. We kept our food cold in the old icebox. The Iceman brought a fresh piece each day on his horse-drawn wagon. He would yell and scream, "Ice for sale, ice for sale," I could hear him down the street.
Zaidy, do you mean that every day a man came around to sell ice in a horse and wagon?
Of course. Lots of things were sold by peddlers on wagons. Sometimes they were dragged by a horse, and sometimes the peddler himself was the horse. Yes, I remember it like yesterday. Every Thursday on the corner of Orchard Street and Broome, it was wall-to-wall push carts. Over here, missus, over here. Watermelon, cantaloupe, absolutely, look, lady, absolutely no pits whatsoever, I show you. Cantaloupe, watermelon, no pits whatsoever, that's a guarantee.
And probably no insides either.
Potatoes, sweet potatoes, onions. Here you go, onions, 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 onions. Here you go, onions, onions. 2 cents a pound. Come on, while it's fresh. Come on, get your onion. Sweet potatoes, onions over here, lady. Come on, get your...
Tomatoes! Get celery!
Celery! Hey, celery here! Celery here! Come on, get your celery here.
I'll take 2 pounds of carrots and 10 tomatoes, please.
Right here, lady. You've got it. Apples, lady, apples. Red juicy ones, big chubby ones, lady. A penny a piece. You can't go wrong. Look, a penny a piece. Here, I'll show you. I'll eat one myself. A penny a piece. Here,
a penny a piece? And since when did apples become a food for millionaires?
Okay, lady. Okay, 3 for 2 cents.
Make it 4 for 2 cents.
Oh, lady, you're choking me, lady. You're choking me.
What else did you get for Shabbos, Zaidy?
Oh, we got lots of seltzer.
Lots of seltzer?
Yeah, we certainly did. We would spritz ourselves a big glass full of seltzer, and we were like Mama would say, in 7th heaven.
You spritzed seltzer?
Naturally. It came in big glass bottles with a spritzer on top. It was the original water gun. Unfortunately, my brother Manny didn't always look where he was aiming it. He once hit one of our Shabbos guests right in the face.
I never so insulted in my life.
Sorry,
I right in the face he got me. I've never been so mad.
I'm sorry.
Humiliated in my entire life.
I said I was
I could see it now. The old seltzer truck would come Friday at noontime. Their painted letters on the side read Sydney Supernatural Sparkling Seltzer Water.
Mrs. Hammerstein! Mrs. Hammerstein! Are you home? It's me, Sydney the Sparkling Seltzer Man.
And where would I be on a Friday afternoon? On a trip to Acapulco? Of course I'm home. You can bring up a new case of filled seltzer bottles.
Okay, Mrs. Hammerstein. But please, get the case of empty bottles ready for me to take down.
But Zaidy, didn't your mama ever buy some Pepsi or 7-Up for Shabbos?
No, we drank only seltzer. And it's a good thing we did.
Why, Zaidy?
Because believe it or not, seltzer helped our whole family keep Shabbos.
Keep Shabbos? How? How's that possible?
Well, it's a long story. One evening we kids came home from school and found Mama and Papa sitting around the table looking very unhappy.
Hyman, what will we do? This is the third job you lost this month?
I know, Zelda, but I'm sure something else will turn up soon with the Rabbeinu Shalalem's help.
Mama! Papa! What's wrong?
Papa just got fired from his job at the hat factory because he won't work on Shabbos. I don't know what we'll do for money to pay our bills.
Zelda, please, there's no need to tell the children.
Papa, why did you tell your boss that you don't work on Shabbos? Why didn't you say that your tie got caught in the door of the trolley and you had to run alongside it for 2 days till it opened up?
Well, I don't really think I want to say something.
Yeah, or you could have told him that your suspenders snapped in half on the way to work and you had to run back home for a new pair. And by that time, the day was over.
Papa, why you don't take? You have a tummy ache.
No, children. I never like to tell a lie, even when it's the truth.
I don't care what my boss says to me, I'm not working on Shabbos. I don't care whatever's gonna be, I'm not working that day. Even if the boss will fire me, I'm not working on Shabbos. I don't care if they don't hire me, I'm just staying away.
You can call me a fool, but I'm going to shul and I'm not working on Shabbos. Oh, you won't catch me in a factory on that holiest day. I don't care if they say they'll cut my pay, I'm not working on Shabbos. Even if I'm broke, to me it's a joke to think of working that day. I'm not working on Shabbos on that holiest day. It's a day to spend with my family and friends, so I'm not working on Shabbos. No, you won't catch me in a grocery on that holiest day. I'm not taking the train, just resting my brain, and I'm not working on Shabbos. I'm not swinging an axe, just gonna relax on that holiest day.
Children, I'm afraid that until Papa gets another job, we'll have to stop buying certain things that we can no longer afford.
Like what, Mama?
Like the fish on Shabbos and the chicken. We'll just have to do without it for now. And the cholent will be cooked with only potatoes and beans and maybe a bone for flavor. but no more meat. It's just too expensive.
Zelda, are you sure it's right? After all, we're supposed to honor Shabbos with our very best.
Oh, Hyman, it will be our very best, but we have to be practical. As soon as you have a job, we'll celebrate Shabbos royally. And there's one more thing, Hyman.
Yes, Zelda?
When you go to shul for Myriv, please leave this note on the door of Sydney's seltzer place on Division Street.
What kind of note, Zelda?
What kind of note? A note to cancel this week's seltzer order, of course.
Cancel the order? You mean no seltzer? Oh, Mama, please, no. We can't have Shabbos without seltzer. That's like Hanukkah without latkes.
It's like Pesach without chores. Like Purim without sneakers.
Purim? Sneakers? Oh, Fagala, you mean Yom Kippur.
Right. Purim without Yom Kippur.
Mama, please. We can live without the fish or chicken, but how can we live without seltzer?
You can live perfectly well drinking water from the tap. Gesundheit.
But Zelda, maybe just a bottle or two.
No, Hyman. As soon as they see one bottle, they'll want more, and I'll never hear the end of it.
But, Mama!
Not another word. Finished!
Yes, Mama.
Hyman, here. Please, take the note when you go for Myriv and stick it on Sydney's door with this thumbtack.
All right, Zelda. Whatever you say, I'll do it.
Oh, Zaidy, I'll bet everyone's spirits were down that Erev Shabbos.
Well, we tried not to show it, but deep down we all felt pretty unhappy. All except Mama. She kept us hustling and bustling as usual, while Papa was out looking for work.
Come. No time for moping. We've got to be coping. Let's go, Heshi. Sweep the hall. Manny, pull the laundry in off the line. Simma, put out the candlesticks. Sender, you go to the store.
Mr. Himmelstein, are you home? I got your case of fresh seltzer for you.
I don't believe what I'm hearing. What's Sydney doing here now? We canceled the seltzer order last night. Sydney, what are you doing here? Didn't you get the note from my husband that the seltzer order was canceled?
Note? What are you talking about, a note? I never got no note. I had to schlep this jalopy truck all the way from Division Street, loaded down with 40 cases of seltzer, and now you're canceling the order on me? That takes a lot of chutzpah.
Hey, what's the problem, Sydney?
Mr. Himmelstein, what's this all about, a note to cancel the seltzer order? After I had to practically drag this heap of a truck here by hand.
Hi, Papa. Were you able to find a job?
I'm sorry, Kinderlach. I'm afraid not.
Hey, now what do I do with this order of seltzer? You expect me to slip it back to Division Street all by myself?
Help! Help! Fire! Fire! Help! Help! Fire! Fire!
Hey, what's happening? Where's the fire? What's burning? That's the Murray's Cape Lister pencil factory. It's full of drying strips of wood and pails of yellow paint. Stuff that burns very easily. Quickly, call the fire department.
But, Papa, didn't you get fired from that place last year for not working on Shabbos?
That's not important right now, Hershey. We've got to get some water and contact the fire department by phone immediately.
All the phones in the neighborhood are out of service for repairs. My squirrel chewed up the main wire yesterday. What are we gonna do? Fire! 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 Fire!
Quickly! Someone pull the handle on the red fire alarm box in the corner of the street. They'll hear that in the fire station.
I already pulled it.
So what happened?
Here's the handle. It's broken. Help! Help! Fire! Help!
Fire! Fire!
could anyone do?
Well, there really wasn't much anyone could do. But you know that Hashem helps in very unexpected ways. I suddenly turned to Manny.
Manny! Quick, get me a bottle of seltzer from the truck.
Pesci, are you nicht mit Alleman? Now you want a drink of seltzer?
I'll take it myself. Papa, here, take a bottle of seltzer.
Angie, please stay out of my way. I don't need a drink of seltzer right now.
Who said a drink, Papa? With the fire going on, everyone should grab a bottle of seltzer.
What does a bottle of seltzer have to do with a fire that... Wait a minute. Wait, of course. How simple. Everyone, friends, neighbors, anybody. Quickly, grab a bottle of seltzer off Sidney's truck and over to the pencil factory. There's no time to lose. I can already see the flames coming out of the door.
Hey, wait a minute. Where do you think you're going with my bottles of supernatural sparkling seltzer?
Sidney, we'll pay you for each bottle of seltzer. Won't we, folks?
Of course.
Yeah, sure, of course,
Of course we will. We're going to
All right. As long as I get paid, they're all yours.
It was so sight to see. Over 100 people, men, women, and even children, spritzing seltzer into the doors and windows of the Morris K. Blister Pencil Factory, from on top of cars, hanging from fire escapes, from the rooftops, even from the manholes. They spritzed one bottle after another. Everyone on the ground got soaked, while big black clouds of smoke came billowing out into the street.
Papa, it's out. It's finally out.
Look, it's Morris K. Blister, the millionaire owner of the pencil factory.
What happened to my pencil factory? My beautiful pencil factory! No! It burned to the ground!
Mr. Blister, your factory didn't find out.
It didn't?
Only a few boxes of pencils got burned. We put the fire out with these seltzer bottles.
Bottles of seltzer? How? What? What are you talking about?
If it hadn't been for Mr. Himmelstein, your place really would have burned down to the ground.
I'll tell you how Himmelstein.
No, I'll tell you how Himmelstein
Spritz your pencil factory with seltzer like a clown. Everybody took a squirt. I soaked up my undershirt. Himmelstein gave seltzer out to everyone in town. People spritzing everywhere. I got seltzer in my ear. That's the way he saved your pencil case from burning down.
Himmelstein, you saved my factory, my fortune, my pencils, my erasers. You're the seltzer hero of the East Side.
It's all right. I really didn't do more than anyone else here did.
Nonsense! Is there anything I can do to repay you?
He doesn't have a job, Mr. Blister.
Pesci, please.
A job, eh? Well, he's got one now. I want you to be the foreman of my soon-to-be renovated Morris K. Blister Pencil Factory. You'll run my entire operation.
Thank you very much, Mr. Blister. I really appreciate it greatly, but you see, I'm a religious person. I don't work Friday night and Saturday. It's always Shabbos. So I'm afraid I'm gonna have to turn down your kind offer.
Impossible! No one turns down an offer by Morris K. Blister. I'm a man of means, you know. That means when I say something, I means to do it. I want you, Himmelstein, to be my foreman. And you can come in any day of the week you want. I don't care when. And take a vacation any day you like. Sunday, Monday, Friday, or Shabubas. I'll start you off at $35 a week, plus a bonus at the end of the year.
$35 a week? I must be dreaming.
Hyman, is it true that you got a job? Manny just ran to tell me.
Yes, Zelda, Baruch Hashem, and all because of Heshi and a bottle of seltzer. And Mr. Blister over here. Oh, Sydney, I'm really very sorry about your having to schlep down here and then losing all your seltzer to the fire.
Are you kidding, Mr. Himmelstein? This was the best day in 18 years in the seltzer line. I made $150 in about a half an hour. Now I can buy myself a new truck where the engine's not falling out and the carburetor's not collapsing. Here, there's still one case of seltzer left. You can have it. Pay me next week when you start your new job. I gotta run now. Have a good Shabbos. I'll see you next week.
This has turned out to be the most wonderful Erev Shabbos we've had in a very long time. We'll even have our beloved seltzer. By the way, Hyman, whatever did happen to the note I gave you to tack on Sydney's door,
Oh, yes, the note, Zelda. The note. Well, Oh, by the way, Zelda, that reminds me. Did anyone empty the tray under the icebox today?
The tray? Oh, no! Quick! Up the stairs, there must be a flood. Hurry! Let's go get them up. Get the schmuckers. Move those feet.
Hurry, get them up. Get the schmuckers. Hurry, let's go. Get them up. Get the schmuckers. Hurry, let's go. Please, hurry, let's go.
Oh, Zaidy, those stories are so unbelievable. I had no idea that things were so different when you were young. It must have been really fantastic growing up in those days.
As you can see, Ellie, there were some pretty rough parts too. But we had good times as well. And we always believed that the Rebbeinu Shalom would pull us through. And he always did.
Zaidy, could you tell me more things that happened when you were growing up?
Right now, I'm just about all talked out. I could use a glass of nice hot tea and milk with a sugar cube, just like Papa used to drink. I'll go boil some water in the kitchen, and I'll get
But Zaidy, be careful. I think the tray under the icebox overflowed just before.
Oh, no, I must have forgotten to empty it out. Quickly get the schmarters before Mama finds out, and spread them out on the floor, and I'll get the mop, and you'll get the... Hey, 1 second. Icebox? Tray? Otters? Are you trying to fool your old Zaidy, Ellie? You really got me going that time. But I guess you can see that growing up when I was young wasn't all that easy